What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Resistance here at City Hall in Boston, Massachusetts at the Treasury Division, trying to obtain a few officers' information when it comes to their surety bonds. Been doing a little research on this, and I'm pretty sure this is the right place to gather that information. I've been receiving a runaround for a few days now, calling different departments. No one seems to be able to tell me the exact department, but what I did do was Google a few places, and Treasury is one of them. We receive and care for all monies, property, and securities the city acquires by virtue of any statute, ordinance, gift, devise, bequest, or deposit. In addition, we pay all warrants, draft bonds, and approve executions against the city. So, for those who don't know what exactly surety bonds are, well, a police officer cannot work without one. He has to have it. That's basically his insurance that covers him while on duty, just in case he breaks policy like Chauvin did to George Floyd or Potter did to the young man in Brooklyn Center, and anybody else whose civil rights they violate. So this is pertaining to me, and I hope this goes well. I hope they respect. I'm in a public building recording, and I'm ready to gather this information. All the surety bonds of these police officers. Let's see if they respect.
I'm just a picture in the frame. Pause, I paint word pictures on the canvas of life.
I'm everywhere in public.
Yes.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I spoke to a guy named John earlier this morning.
John?
Yes.
About
Is there
what?
like a manager or supervisor named John here?
Not here. No, what you're trying to do?
So this is the Treasury, right?
Yeah.
Treasury?
There's a John over that side. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it depends on what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to obtain the information of these police officers' surety bond.
Okay, John. What's your name?
My name is John. My name is John as well.
Okay.
So I spoke to John earlier on the phone today, and I basically told him that I wanted to obtain the officer's information pertaining to surety bonds, and I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I was kind of bluffing as if I knew 100% sure that this is the place. So I gotta let y'all know now, there is, about a 15-20% bluff going on right now. But I'm pretty sure I am at the right place. And the reason why is because I've been receiving a runaround for the past few days. I've called this office a few days ago, and a number of other offices as well. So I had to take this approach because of the runaround that I was receiving. So this is what it is. He's on his way back.
He'll be right with you, okay?
Thank you. So continuing the conversation before he came, I had spoke to John briefly and told him this was the information that I wanted. And he asked for my name and number and said he would give me a call back. He also said, well, he don't just have the information on file as well. So I politely declined to not give him my information. I told him I'd be in today, so I believe that this is the best approach to come in today to get this information physically. Hopefully I will get the information, because if this is the right spot, which I'm pretty sure it is, I've been looking at videos, I've been Googling, from city to city, it varies to what department holds these records. Some places it's the city clerk, some places it's the Treasury office like this one, the Treasury Division, Financial Department, Department of Finances, however they want to call it, depending where you live at. But, using keywords on Google and just keep, going into that rabbit hole until I find what I need is what led me here to the Treasury Division.
Hi, sir.
How you doing?
Can you please, is that a camera on recording me?
Yes, it is. I'm creating an objective record. This is a public building. Not to be disrespectful, but you guys are public service.
I object, and I don't want to be recorded, okay?
Well,
So,
I'm sorry, sir.
What is
You can't object. You're a city worker.
anyway,
You can't object. I need help.
what is your request?
I'm
Why
here
are you
to obtain the information and surety bonds of these officers right here.
Yeah. This office doesn't have anything responsive to that?
So this is what your website says. It says, we receive and care for all monies, property, and securities the city acquires by virtue of any statute, ordinance, gift, devise, bequest, or all deposit. In addition, we pay all warrants, drafts, bonds, and approve executions against the city.
Yeah, bonds, those are debt instruments. That's what that is. That has nothing to do with what you're seeking.
You have no, okay, so you have no information of police officers' surety bonds
Those are
in this?
debt securities, debt instruments.
No, I'm not asking.
General obligation bonds. That's what is on the website.
Okay, so you're telling me that you don't have any information. I just want to have it on record. I may be wrong, but I just like to have it on record. You're telling me that you have no information about police officers' surety bonds?
That is true.
And what is your name, sir?
My name is John Hooton.
John Hooton?
Yes, what is your name?
No, I didn't give it. What is your position here in this office, sir?
I'm the attorney.
You're the attorney.
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right. I could be wrong, but I've been receiving a runaround for days in several departments. So now I'm creating an objective record just in case if I'm not wrong, it's recorded.
So what I recommend is, formulating your question through a public records request. Submit that in writing so the city can fully understand what it is you're seeking and respond to it in accordance with law. So that's what the public records request system available to you under law should help provide.
And I've tried that already. I haven't received a response back. It hasn't been past the deadline, but I just want to cover all bases. So I'm sorry for, coming to you. Maybe it feels like I came to you aggressively, but I'm trying to get this information.
I understand.
It's
I wish I could
pertinent
help
information.
you more concretely, but I don't have, I would like to, if you want to write a letter, explain what it is you're seeking, that might be helpful to do an investigation and inquire and find further. But as of now, there's nothing here available to respond to that.
And you don't know what department here in City Hall may have that information?
Again, I don't even know what it is here, other than people's names, officers, I presume.
Yes, I'm
You're
looking
seeking
for-
their surety bond, I understand that.
Yes.
So, again, you can submit it in writing, and I myself here can review it and consider it further and get back to you. If you want to write down your request, your name and your phone number, then I can consider it and respond. So we can respond thoughtfully and what it is you're actually seeking, you know? And that's why in writing, that's how I,
Okay.
You
Thanks,
know,
John. My name is John as well.
okay, John, my pleasure. Let me, you want a pen to write on?
Yes, please.
You can use it on this surface.
Actually, I have a pen. I have a pen. All right, guys, so this is what I wrote down. I would like the information pertaining to the listed officers' surety bonds. 01968, Francis Woods, police officer, District 3. 04595, Scott Ruby, Sergeant, District 3. 06527, Brooks, Thomas C. Brooks, police officer, District 3. And the last one is the only information I have. I don't have a badge number, but I do have some kind of serial ID number, V946, McGoldrick, Sergeant, District 3. This is pertaining to one of my arrests, of course. And McGoldrick, he was the processing officer. So, just want this information because I'm pretty sure it'll be helpful towards my case as far as monetary relief. You're accepting this as a...
Yeah, I mean, if you want something from the city, you're asking for it, it will fall under the public records request.
Right, you're accepting as a public record request. Okay. But this is the
Again,
right
this
this is the right
department-
department to submit this to, right? So I am at the right spot for this information.
Well, actually, I mean, if we had what you're seeking in this department's possession, perhaps we would be responsible. However, I'm not sure that, I don't know what that is. I have to look at it further. And that seems to me it's related to the Boston Police Department.
It is.
And you could make your request there as well. However, you could also go to the Public Records office in the Law Department. It's room 615.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've submitted a public request, like I told you earlier, online. It hasn't been past the deadline, but I'm just here to cover all
So
bases
you did
because
that?
I've done that already.
good.
Well, I could submit that. I would like to submit this again physically to you as well.
Well, I will, accept that and then refer it to the appropriate office or officer relative to public records requests.
Yeah, to see the
And-
problem is I don't think that I would get that information from the police department because there's a conflict between them and I.
Well,
So,
I don't know what,
no, I'm just,
regardless, if you have a request for records, public records, that are subject to disclosure, right? Then, the city would have to respond to that and you'll have an official response. So, that's the step everybody takes and you're taking that. So I would expect the city to respond to your request online, as you just suggested you've done. And then, I'll take this and you have my business card, right?
I put it in my wallet. Thank you.
Okay, so.
Sorry for getting off on the wrong foot. I'm just very frustrated
No problem,
trying to
I
get this
understand.
information. I'm trying to gather evidence right
Yeah, a
now.
little frustrating maybe that you, I got it, I understand. But I have this. Did you take a photo of that, of what you're submitting?
I did.
Okay.
Yep.
Why don't you put today's date on there? 18th, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, John. I appreciate
welcome.
you. A good reflection of your department as well.
Okay, thank you. I'm just gonna get a stamp, hold on.
Would you be able to make a copy of that for me, please?
Yeah. Okay. It's upside down, so
Okay, no problem. That's cool. I just need a receipt. Thank you.
All right, John.
I appreciate you. If I come here, if I need to come here again, is it all right to ask for you directly?
Yeah, ask for me.
Thanks a lot.
Okay?
Appreciate you, John.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Good luck, and I'm sure we'll communicate again.
Yes, we will. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that concludes this objective record being made of me trying to gather information of certain officers' surety bonds. Trying to gather evidence. It's been 2 years now. My due process has been violated. And I haven't been receiving equal protection of the law from the state court, so gotta keep it moving. Started off a little rocky, but they ended up respecting my rights. This shall be continued. It's the resistance. I'm just a black man with cameras.